So, you say you're feeling pretty crappy, huh? Headaches, stomach cramps, too many polygons, and not enough gameplay? Well, consider this your prescription. Play this game once every 6 hours, and be sure to drink plenty of fluids. This is Dr. Mario Online RX for the Nintendo Wii. If you've walked the Earth for fewer than 2 decades, you may be surprised to learn that between rescuing princesses, playing sports, and driving like a maniac, Super Mario found the time to earn his doctorate in vitamin tossing as well. Designed by who else but Shigeru Miyamoto, the original Dr. Mario was first released to arcades before coming to the NES, where it became one of the most renowned and celebrated puzzle games of all time. Along with games like Tetris, Dr. Mario could be viewed as one of the first of what are today known as casual games. Even my grandma played Dr. Mario, and, true story, she was way better at it than I was. So how do you follow up Dr. Mario? Well, you don't really. What you can do, however, is bring the core game to a new generation by spicing up the interface, throwing in a flawless online mode, and adding a complementary new gameplay style. And that's exactly what the Japanese development studio Erica has done in Dr. Mario Online RX. Wii owners should recognize Erica as the studio behind the Endless Ocean games, but rest assured they've done nothing to water down the Dr. Mario prescription. Dr. Mario Online RX is comprised of 2 main gameplay modes. The first is the Classic mode, and the Classic mode is pure and simple Dr. Mario. Apart from some aesthetic tweaks and the addition of new songs to complement the classic Fever and Chill tracks, the Classic mode is the same game we played until our thumbs blistered back in 1990. Each stage is a bottle of viruses, and Dr. Mario automatically tosses in colored vitamins. It's your job to place the pills atop viruses of a matching color. Once you have 4 colors in a row, that row disappears, and when you clear the entire bottle of viruses, you've completed the stage and move on to the next, which will have even more viruses. But if your placements are poor and your vitamins pile up and reach the top of the bottle, it's game over. You just keep playing, and nothing changes except the difficulty. It's old school, it's addictive, and it's awesome. And while it should come as no surprise that the offline stuff works like a charm, you'll be thrilled to know the online multiplayer works beautifully too. I've never had a single moment of lag, and as long as you're willing to trade friend codes, Dr. Mario Online RX is really one of Nintendo's most dependable online Wii games. In fact, the game's only multiplayer snag is that it supports just 2 players. The inclusion of 4-player support, like in Dr. Mario 64, would have made the package much more robust. That said, you can play with 4 players in Dr. Mario Online RX, only you'll be doing it in the game's other gameplay mode. And surprisingly, it's this new twist on Dr. Mario that makes this game such an easy recommendation. It's called Virus Buster, and it really changes the dynamics of the classic Dr. Mario game. You and up to 3 friends can play by using your Wii Remote's pointer to drag vitamins anywhere you'd like, instead of controlling them with a directional pad as you do in the Classic mode. But what's really cool about Virus Buster is that you can drag pieces of vitamins which fell off of combos wherever you want, something you could never do in Classic Dr. Mario. This allows you to strategically create your own combinations, and it somehow gives a current generation twist to a game 4 generations old, and it makes it feel really fresh and new. Unfortunately, Virus Buster can only be played offline, and that's really disappointing because this clever new mode really makes Dr. Mario Online RX stand out among its past Dr. Mario brethren. Despite my nitpicking, Dr. Mario Online RX is beautifully done. It doesn't change the classic Dr. Mario experience, but it also gives those who won't consider it blasphemy an entirely new mode as well. For only $10 on the Wii Shop Channel's WiiWare service, this game is a no-brainer to recommend. In fact, dare I say, one could call Dr. Mario Online RX infectious?